If strengthening families is the first line of defence against social breakdown, and if reforming our schools is the second line of defence, then welfare reform is the full-pitched battle. This problem goes very deep, and dealing with it will be very tough. There are almost 5 million people in Britain of working age who are out of work and on benefits. That is bad for them, it's bad for our society, and it's bad for our economy. Decades ago, when we had a universal collective culture of respect for work, a system of unconditional benefits was good, it was right, it was effective. But if we're going to talk straight, we have to admit something. That culture doesn't exist anymore. In fact, worse than that, the benefit system itself encourages a benefit culture, and it sends some pretty perverse messages. It's not even that it's effectively picking up the pieces and treating the symptoms rather than providing a cure. Today, it's actually making the problem worse. So we will end the something-for-nothing culture. If you don't take a reasonable offer of a job, you lose benefits. Go on doing it, you'll keep losing benefits. Stay on benefits, and you'll have to work for them. I spent some time recently sitting with a benefit officer in a Job Centre Plus. In came a young couple. She was pregnant, he was the dad. They were out of work and they were trying to get somewhere to live and trying to get some work. The benefit officer didn't really have much choice but to explain that they would be better off if she lived on her own. What on earth are we doing encouraging a crazy system like this? So with the money we save, by ending the something-for-nothing welfare culture, we will say to that couple in that benefit office, stay together, bring up your kid, do the right thing, build your family, we're on your side, and we will end that couple penalty. In all of these ways, and with the inspiring help of Ian Duncan Smith, we have made the modern Conservative Party the party of social justice. The party that says, yes, we can build a society where anyone can rise from the bottom to the top with nothing in their way, but only if we put in place that radical conservative school reform. A party that says, yes, we can build a society where we end the scandal of child poverty and give every child the decent start they deserve, but only if we have that radical conservative welfare policy to achieve it. This, I believe, is the big argument in British politics today. An argument through which we can show that in this century, as we've shown in centuries that went before, with Peel, with Shaftesbury, with Disraeli, that when the call comes for a politics of dignity and aspiration, for the poor and for the marginalised, for the people who David Davis so memorably called the victims of state failure, that when the call comes to expand hope and broaden horizons, it's this party, the Conservative Party. It is our means, conservative means, that will achieve those great, those noble, progressive ends of fighting poverty, extending opportunity, and yes, repairing our broken society. Progressive ends, conservative means. This is a big argument about our future. And that is a big change. And it's because we had the courage to change that we're actually able to make it. We changed because we knew that we had to make ourselves relevant in the 21st century. But you didn't pick women candidates to try and look good. You did it so we wouldn't lock out the talent and fail to come up with the policies that modern families need. You didn't champion green politics as some sort of greenwash. You did it because climate change is devastating in our environment, because the energy gap is real and it's a growing threat to our security, and because $100 a barrel oil is hitting families every time they fill up at the pumps or pay their fuel bill. And you didn't take international development seriously because it was fashionable. but because it's a true reflection of the country we live in, a Britain that is outward-looking, internationalist, generous, and because this party that has always believed in one nation, must in this century be a party of one world. This is who we are today. And those people who say the Tories haven't changed, they don't understand the capacity of this party to pick itself up, to turn itself around and make sure it is fighting for the challenges of today that matter. Those who say we haven't changed just show how little they have changed. We're a changed party, and we are a united party. We're making progress in the north, the south, the east, and the west. The first Conservative by-election gain from Labour in 30 years. The first Conservative Metropolitan Council in the northeast of England for 34 years, and yes, the first Conservative Mayor of London, Boris Johnson. We are a united party, united in spirit, united in purpose, and we know that our task is to take people with us, rebuilding our battered economy, renewing our bureaucratized NHS, repairing our broken society. That is our plan for change. In these difficult times, we promise no new dawns, no incredible transformations. I'm a man with a plan, not a miracle cure. These times need leadership. Yes, these times need character and judgment. The leadership to unite your party and build a strong team. The character to stick to your guns and not to bottle it when things get tough. The judgment to understand that mistakes have been made and to offer the country change. Leadership, character, judgment. That is what Britain needs at a time like this, and that is what the modern Conservative Party offers. I know that we are living in difficult times, but I'm still optimistic because I have faith in human nature, in our remarkable capacity to innovate, to experiment, to overcome obstacles, to find a way through difficulties, whether those problems are made by man or by nature. We can and will come through. We always do, not because of our government, but because of the people of Britain, because of what you do, because of the work you do, the families you raise, the jobs you create, because of your attitude, your confidence, your determination. So because we are united, because we had the courage to change, because we have the fresh answers to the challenges of our age, I believe we now have the opportunity, more than that, we have the responsibility to bring our country together. Together in the face of this financial crisis. Together in the determination that we will find a way through. Together in the hope, in the belief, in the knowledge that better times will lie ahead. Thank you.